Panic mode start now. Not feeling very motivated today.
Neither. This headache is horrific.
Yeah, that sucks. Headaches are the worst. Do you get them very often?
No, I've been really lucky actually. My whole life I haven't really had many.
That's so good. What are you eating?
These serious pea puffs that are cooked in coconut oil.
Yeah.
They have minimal ingredients, but they do have that, what's it called? Natural flavoring.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Yeah, but I like them, and it's healthier than like twisties or something.
Yeah, way better.
Oh, my computer's on 1%.
Have you got a charger?
Yeah, it's plugged in,
Yeah,
which is taking ages.
we're very organized, aren't we?
It's surprising that us earth signs are unorganized.
I was thinking about that this morning because I'm usually the one that like overthinks every single detail. But with this, I haven't, and I think it's because you've been so much more onto it than me, so it's almost like I don't have to be. So then I'm just like, "You can do
Yeah.
it." Which is probably not good because you're like, you want me to do stuff, but I'm in my feminine.
Yeah. Sending me into my masculine. No, it's funny because I thought that you would be more organized with everything because, like, you're that kind of person, and I'm the one who's like, "What's happening? What's going on?
Mhm.
What do I need to do?"
Yeah.
But I feel like my Capricorn leadership has really, like, come
Mm.
out,
Yeah.
and it's kinda nice. It's kinda nice for you to be able to not do so much, you know what I mean? Because you do that for a job anyway.
Mm. Yeah, it's quite different.
Mm.
It's funny how that's worked out. You just tell me what to do and I
Yeah.
show up. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Last night you were like, "Don't forget you're doing the stories tomorrow." Oh, yeah. That's been hard. I don't know how influencers do it.
Hard to remember to record or
Just, like, actually setting up and recording and then talking to the camera and then posting it, like, it's a lot of steps. I tried to record my skincare routine and it just did not work.
Mm. You don't have to do just, like, talking videos, like, you could just take a picture of your skincare stuff and post that.
Mm. Yeah, I guess so.
That's probably what I'll do for my day. Most of it anyway, because the chaos in the background, sometimes I just can't
Mm.
even, like, speak. You can't hear me talking because of the background.
Yeah. I don't know, I guess that's real, though. People wanna see what your life is
Mm.
actually like.
Hmm.
How are you going with your TikTok posting?
Good, I
What day are
think.
you on?
Uh, I have to check every day, I always forget.
It's been a while.
I feel like today is gonna be day 19. No, today is day
Mm.
20. Wow.
Yay.
I notice on the weekends I kinda, like, forget.
Mm.
For Saturday, I felt, like, excited to do our evening a little tiny snippet into our evening routine, and then on Sunday, I just hit a wall and I could not think of anything. Nothing naturally came, because obviously there's things that, you see other people doing stuff and think like, "Oh, yeah, I could do that." But I really try to just let my brain think of something and let it come naturally.
Hmm.
I don't wanna just do something because I've ran out of ideas or something. I feel like that's not
Yeah, or
authentic.
just 'cause something's trending.
Mm,
That's cool. It's very different to most
yeah.
people. So are you feeling better about it? Like you're getting over that fear?
Yeah, I feel way better. Obviously, it's gonna take a long time because fear is deep.
Mm.
But for the most part right now, I feel like my confidence is really coming
Hmm.
back, and I feel free to be me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. It's such a huge change going from someone who, mm, I guess I felt molded by my parents and like boyfriends and the people that I was around. So I wasn't truly me, and I was an extreme people pleaser. So that is like means that sort of anybody likes you because you will do anything for anyone.
Mm, yeah,
But when you stop doing that, you realize that people only liked you for that quality. They didn't actually like you for you.
yeah, yeah, 100%.
So that was a huge shock to my system.
Mm.
And then, yeah, I guess just finding my feet again since I've stopped doing that. And yeah, coming out of that mold, breaking it away, and realizing that I am me. I don't need to live the way that these people expect me to live.
No, and it's so difficult what you're doing, like, not just the posting, but I feel like it's easy to be a really self-aware person and see that you have these beliefs and issues or traumas or whatever, but it's really hard to actually do something about them. But
Mm.
yeah, you're doing it, so that's really amazing.
Yeah, I felt like at this point in my life, it really just needed to be done. Like, I just needed to bite the bullet and get on
Yeah.
with it. Because I think I've done all this other healing and I just keep coming back to this fear of being seen as I am,
Yeah.
like as Shan. So, yeah, pushing past that, I feel free on another level. And I feel like I'm opening up to other areas of growth, I guess you could say.
Hmm. Yeah, that's so cool. It does
Mm,
get exhausting just having those anxieties and things. You just kinda get sick of them
mm,
and you just wanna move
yeah,
on. Hmm.
yeah, exactly. I think a lot of people can relate to it from their small town where they grew
Yeah.
up and everyone knows everyone and trying to break out of that.
Mm.
That's the scary part. Well, that was the most scary part for me. Is like, what would the people from my hometown think? But then I remember, like, why does their opinion
Mm.
matter? Why would it ever matter?
Yeah, and, like, would you ever take life advice from them or go to them with some important question? No. So then why are you caring what they
No.
think? But it is. It's still
Yeah.
in your brain all the time.
I feel like it's not so much in my brain now,
Hmm.
though. When I was first posting, obviously on TikTok, you can't see who sees your video. So that for me is sort of like a bit of a comfort.
Mm.
But I was sort of overthinking or starting to overthink, like, oh, who might be watching this and, like being mean about me or like, like laughing at me.
Yeah.
But then now I'm to the point where like I don't care because that is a reflection of them.
Mm.
And if anything, like I feel bad that they're still like that, if they are like that. But yeah, I think it's definitely more common than not, this fear of being seen.
Yep. Definitely.
Oh, my head.
Mm.
It just like comes and
Mm.
goes.
Is it stress?
I don't have anything to stress about.
Hmm. Really?
Yeah, who am I to say that in this
Yeah.
time?
You okay? That would be nice.
Yeah, isn't it crazy that this should be normal? Like, not having anything to stress about should be normal.
I disagree.
Really? Why?
I think we need things to stress about because that's how we are as humans. Like, we need that. We have these instincts to survive. And if we don't have that, then we replace it with these other things to stress about. So if we're not stressing about big things like family or whatever, business, money, then we start stressing about the little things. And then that's why these people online get really miserable and triggered by everything, because we're the least stressed people because we have the least to worry about. So we worry about the most. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, but I am not like that at all. Like, I don't get triggered by stuff online, or like I don't I don't think I look for little things to stress about.
I'd say that's because you have bigger things, though. Like you have your baby. Like that's a much bigger thing to stress about. And putting food on the table rather than like somebody who, I don't know, just the difference in someone from our generation compared to our great grandparents' generation. Like the stuff that they had to worry about was survival and wars
Mm.
and stuff. So they would never worry about the fear of being seen, you know?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So now we have more time, I guess, to think about that stuff.
Yeah, and I would say just the whole evolution of Earth and, like, spirituality and
Mm,
stuff. This is where we're at as a collective, like, we're meant to be in this phase of, like, healing our traumas and stuff.
yeah. Yeah, we all come here with different purposes and different lessons.
Mm.
Have you seen, change of subject, have you seen that spaceship thing that's just been like spotted in the States?
No. Fill me in.
I actually don't know much about it. I've seen a few things. Um,
I don't even need to watch the news or look at anything anyway because I've
you know,
got you.
I think it's
While you search that, we should probably let everyone know that we've given up on the intro. We decided that we are more authentic and real when we don't do an intro.
because we hate them because they suck. They're so hard to do.
Yeah, but I think it automatically puts like a mask up and you feel like you have to step into like some kind of character.
Mm.
So we're gonna try not having one and see what happens.
Okay, weird. I can't find anything about it online. But there's this like thing in space, and a big Harvard physicist guy has come out and said that it could be a extraterrestrial ship, and it's like visible from quite a lot of areas, and it's been around for a while. So everyone's been like, "Oh my god, it's aliens." I personally believe that it's fake. That they're trying to get people to think it's aliens because so many like distractions, like everything with the Epstein files and stuff. It would be perfect if they could be just like, "Hey, look at that thing in the sky." You know,
Mm. But then it's weird how you can't find anything now.
it was like rainbow too. It's like lots of different colors.
Cool. Maybe it's an inclusive spaceship.
I don't think they care about those things, but I don't know. Anyway, that was it.
Well, it will be interesting to see if anything else comes of it. But yeah, they're always putting up distractions.
Mm,
The world is a stage.
yes, definitely. It's called 3I/Atlas, a fast moving interstellar object entering our solar system. While most scientists treat it as a comet, Harvard's Avi Loeb and collaborators proposed as a thought experiment that its trajectory and behavior might hint at alien technology, possibly even a probe directed by intelligent origin. I don't know about that. I'll send you a photo. It looks really cool.
What the? Is that the picture that they've taken of it, supposedly?
Yeah, it says it's from a Hawaii observatory.
That looks like some fairy
Yeah, it's weird,
lights.
and it looks
Mm.
big, like really long.
Mm.
Don't know. Keep an eye on it anyway. But you guys heard it here first. It's fake.
Yeah, it looks fake in the
Mm.
picture.
But I guess what would look real if it's not even in our solar system yet?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure all the pictures like that aren't real anyway.
Yeah, probably.
It's really hard. Well, for me, I struggle to think too much about that kind of stuff these days because I'm never going to know what's actually real.
Mm.
Like, there's so much information out there that you just don't know what to believe.
Yeah, definitely.
So I just, yeah, like try to stick to my own inner knowing and how like my body feels about certain
Mhm.
things.
Yeah, it's always crazy to me when people can have this one intense, serious, like structured belief and nothing else exists except for that one thing. And I admire that.
Mm,
I think it's really cool to have faith. But also, are you saying that everyone else is wrong? I don't know. I think there's got to be truth to everything.
mm. I mean, if it's true to you,
Mm.
then it's true, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if that's your truth, then that's real for you. And that's great.
Yeah. And if that helps you get through life and build your values and all that.
Hmm.
Mm.
What's your belief like? I think we might have talked about this, hey?
I don't know.
Do you have a belief?
Have we even talked much about like spirituality and stuff yet?
Not
Mm.
really.
I don't know, to be honest. I feel like it's changing. I don't really know where I'm at the moment.
I think it's healthy for beliefs to
Mm.
change.
Yeah, and I think you get drawn to things, maybe something that you were closed off to, and then
Mm.
eventually it. Yeah, I don't know. I think I always just come back to nature though, and like Mama Earth or whatever you want to call it, just
Mm.
grounding the sun. Like that's just all that really matters is that most of the time.
Yeah.
I don't know though. What about you? It's quite hard to explain it.
Yeah, because there's so many
Mm.
levels to it. I'm such a like a faith believer. Like I really believe that for me, everything happens for a reason.
Mhm.
And time again I'm seeing like the things that are happening for the reason,
Mhm.
if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it kind of ties in with the like not really having anything to stress about. Like, of course, there are things in my life that I could 110% be stressing about, but I just choose not to. And I just choose to trust that it's going to work out exactly as it is meant to.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I think, I think a lot of people struggle to be around people like me with that
Mhm.
belief.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's definitely if you're someone who gets really worked up and stressed about something, and then somebody's like, "Oh, just go with the flow, it's fine." You wanna just punch them in the face.
Yeah. I mean, there's a difference though, because you can empathize with people and understand their stress and how it's affecting them. Like, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, just don't worry
Mhm.
about it. You know, like, I do understand stress, and I've definitely been one of those people that stresses about everything.
Yeah.
I still do every now and then, but I try to remind myself and come back to just trusting that it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit stressed at the moment because my business is changing a little bit and I've lost a couple of big clients. And then like I've got new ones coming on board and I am fully have faith that it's all going to work out and my clients find me and the clients that I'm losing are like I'm just not meant to work with them anymore and that's fine.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of like, oh my god, how am I going to pay my rent? But also like it's going to be fine. Everything works out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting because especially moments like that, the more you stress
Mm,
about it, it the less it works
yeah.
out, but the more you can just relax and really trust. then it will work out.
Yeah, and I wonder if it's almost a test of how much faith
Mm,
can you have? Like, do you really
yeah.
trust? No. A little bit sometimes. Big picture I do, but the little details not so much.
Yeah, that's tricky, the little
Mm,
details. Yeah, I think giving birth, like, really solidified that belief for me because there's like maybe 2% of the world, between 1 and 5% of the world, have given birth by their birth plan,
yeah.
and the rest have had a plan and it's been completely out the window.
Mhm,
So that in itself had really shown me not to have a plan. Like I had a list of ideals and things that I didn't want, and then the rest I sort of just let it be and thought, it's going to be okay. If I need medical intervention, then absolutely go for it.
mhm,
Like when that when birth becomes an emergency, for sure, do what you have to do. I don't care. But until that point, just let me
yeah.
be.
Yeah, that's gotta be very scary.
And I think it really, yeah, it really shows you, and it really taught me to just trust myself.
Mm,
And that's exactly what I did. My midwife was the complete opposite. She did not trust me whatsoever. I don't even think she trusted herself. Well, she kind of trusted herself
mm,
because that's a reflection of her. But I kind of proved to myself and stayed strong in my own faith. And it worked out exactly how it was meant to.
mm. You'd think being a midwife and seeing so many women give birth, despite how crazy it is, that you just believe that it's possible, like anything's possible?
Mm. They did have a scare not long before my birth, so I think she was a little bit
Mm,
shaken. And, they do want the best for
yeah,
you, and they are heavily
mm,
trained, so they have to follow the protocol. But there is no one size fits all for women giving
mhm,
birth. Even life in general, there is no one size fits all.
no.
But yeah, it's really interesting, and pregnancy and birth do open your mind even more.
Yeah, I bet. Make you think very differently about the world.
I guess if you're open to it. If you're not open to it, then it probably wouldn't change
Mm,
much.
yeah, true. Hmm.
Maybe I'll share my birth story one day if anyone's interested.
Mm. Yeah, I think you should just do it. Just maybe the next podcast.
Whoa, that's a bit extreme.
Well, I think you've said before that you'd share it, but then, like nobody ever writes to us. So,
Yeah, true. Well, you know what? I'm not going to share it until someone writes to us.
yeah.
So if you follow me on TikTok, you would have seen that I had a very lemony, citrusy week last
Mm. Yeah,
week.
it looks so yum. Everything you made.
I made lemon curd, and then I made a lemon olive oil
Mm.
cake with lemon filling and lemon icing.
Yum.
It was so good.
Mm.
And then I made lemonade, like the lemonade fruit, into sorbet with my Ninja Creamy.
Mm.
So good.
I would love to create like a little cafe or something for all my healthy sweet treats and stuff, but at the same time, no.
Don't know, I could see you doing that.
I've had people ask me to do it, and people offer to pay if I make them cookies every week and stuff. But I don't know. I don't want to lose like just the joy of just making something.
Yeah. You could have like I don't know, maybe I was gonna say you could have like a little sweet treat cart and just have it out on the weekends, or but then I was thinking, well, you probably wouldn't want to do that on the
No.
weekends.
No, I worked in hospitality a long time from when I
Mm,
was 14. So
yeah.
I loved it, but I can't do it again.
Yeah.
No.
Hospitality is like a trap too.
Mm.
Like, it's so hard to get out of it, and then once you're out, if you go back, like you've just fallen back into the
Yeah.
trap.
And you get good at it too. So it makes it harder to leave because then you do kind of enjoy it in a way. Oh,
Mm,
no, I can't. Just the I think what I didn't like most about making coffee was that no matter what, like you could make an amazing coffee, the best one you'd ever made, and give it to your regular customer. And they would be like, wow, this is a good coffee. And then the next day they would come back and just demand the same thing. Like there was
mm,
no, I don't even know how to explain it, but you would be like that gratification for doing something great, but then it didn't really mean anything.
yeah.
There was no like accomplishment, I guess.
Yeah. I guess you're doing the same thing every day,
Yeah.
so the like joy you get from it is sort of from talking to the customers. That was for me
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, the few customers that are pleasant. A lot of them are very difficult, which makes it
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, it's funny the like extreme coffee orders
Uh,
that you get. Like somebody wants their cup 3/4 filled with milk, or they want the milk heated to 60 degrees, or,
mhm.
like a specific, or they want 1 3/4 of
Yeah,
a sugar.
stupid. Or like a quarter shot or a three-quarter shot or something or a ristretto or whatever.
Mm.
It's just like, no. No. Sorry. You can't have that. I can't be bothered doing that. But they wouldn't notice a difference if you didn't give them that. If you gave them 2 sugars instead of
Exactly.
1 and 3/4, they'd be like, "Oh, this is a
Yeah.
good coffee."
Or if you do heat the milk to 60 degrees, they would say that it's not 60 degrees and you've done it wrong. So, like, either way, usually for me, those people with the different orders would complain anyway, even if you did it exactly how they
Mhm.
wanted it.
Yeah, I had one old man who scared the crap out of me when I was young. He was so scary, and he would come in and just be, like, demanding this perfect coffee, and he liked it exactly this way, and he wanted it nuclear hot, he used to say, and he could hear the milk if it wasn't hot enough, and then, like, while you were steaming it, and then he'd, like, touch the jug to make sure it was hot enough too, and then test it and then be like, "Oh, there's too much froth. I didn't want any froth. I want it super flat," and, like, oh, just he was very rude.
But then if the milk is that hot, it's
Yeah,
burnt.
burn your mouth. I'd never understand.
Mm.
Then I can take longer to drink it. Why? Just get another coffee.
Yeah, I guess that. I don't know. I would kind of want to. Wait, no, I don't want to say this out loud because I don't want to manifest it. But I get curious about working in hospitality now as someone who's like more aware, self aware. But then also, I don't think I would be able to
Yeah, I think
because,
that's worse because then you're picking up on everyone's energies.
yeah, just going into a cafe is enough for
Mhm.
me. Then I need to stay in my bed for the next 2 weeks.
Yep. I just make good food at home. I haven't eaten takeaway or anything in so long.
Yeah, I very rarely get it these days. Sometimes I will go to our local organic shop and get, like, they do really good
Mm,
salads
nice.
and muffins.
Mm,
And they're all, it's a gluten free cafe too. So,
yum. See, that's what
Yeah.
I should start, a shop like that, because there's nothing like that around here. Just like bakehouses and stuff.
Yeah, well, you could start it and then employ people to do the work.
Mm, that'd be a pain too, though. Mm, maybe one day. If it's meant to be.
Yeah, we have planted the seed now.
Mm. Um, something else I was going to tell you is that just this week, I think I'm trying to do like a prep for spring summer thing, so I'm just like getting a bit more locked in with my counting my steps again, and it's like still going to the gym consistently, maybe eating better, which I eat well anyway, but just getting like a little bit more locked in. But I've also been doing my lymphatic drainage. My goal is to do it twice a week, so doing my dry brushing and the gua sha thing.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna do
Ooh.
that twice a week if I can remember, because I know it's really good for
Mm.
you. And my castor oil packs, I've been doing those too.
Yeah, even there's this video that I used to follow for your lymph
Mm,
nodes. Massaging all of them in a specific order really drains
mm.
everything. I used to do that every night after a shower.
Did you notice a difference? Mm,
Yeah, I really did. I'd wake up in the morning and be like, whoa, who
mm,
was that?
yeah. Oh well, I'll let you all know how it goes.
Yeah. It's funny you say that because a lot of people I've talked to have said that it feels like spring now and they're gravitating towards like clearing stuff out and like spring cleaning and yeah, like locking into goals.
Yeah, I guess we're coming up to the Lionsgate portal, so that's a big event too.
Yeah.
For shifting
Mm.
things. Do you know much about that?
Oh, not really. Like there's stuff that you see on the internet, but yeah, I don't really know the depth of it, like the origin, if you will.
Yeah. Well, it's 8/8, so August 8th.
Mm. Yeah. Oh, weird. I feel like I've started being really consistent with my exercising
Awesome.
the past 2, 3 weeks for 4 evenings a week. I'll go into our garage. We've got like a little home gym type thing.
Nice.
Yeah, but I notice I feel so good, like obviously physically, but mentally.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that I needed to, like get out for a walk and that's going to make me feel good mentally. But I think for me personally, what makes me feel good is lifting heavy weight
Yeah.
and really exhausting my muscles. That's where I notice the biggest change.
Yeah, definitely. It is so important.
Mm,
I think for women too, like it's so like it's obviously important for men, but it's not really seen as like the healthiest thing for women. It's always been just like, oh, go for a run, but it's
mm,
actually best for our hormones, for our mental health, for our metabolism. Like it all benefits by lifting heavy weights.
yeah.
Mm. Yeah, that's so good.
I feel like I'm a completely different person when I've done
Yeah.
that. And just having that hour to myself where I'm not a parent,
Mm.
I'm just
Yeah, I
me.
bet. Yeah, it's nice. You can blast
Mm.
your music and just like get in the zone.
Yeah.
Cool. So good.
Yeah.
I feel like everything we've talked about has been like really serious. Like we haven't done any like
Mm.
giggling like we did in the earlier episodes. You know?
I feel like the earlier episodes we were giggling because we were so
Yeah.
awkward. I don't have anything funny to say. It's just serious vibes at the moment. There's like 5 retrogrades happening right now or something.
Yeah. Not enjoying it. I think it's good, all these retrogrades, because they all do good things or whatever. Back to the faith. It all works out. But
Mm.
yeah. Oh well. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, we're keeping the faith, recording these episodes and trusting that what will be will be.
Mhm. Yeah, and it's good to just be doing them because every podcast will get better at it. So by our
Yeah.
100th episode, we'll be pros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your week and your weekend ahead.
Yep. See ya, everyone.
See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.